the last chance to make a move for Phoenix. GMS Racing drivers Brett Moffitt and Sheldon Creed know they will be part of the Championship 4, but there are still 2 spots up for grabs, and it'll come down between Hill, Smith, Crafton, Enfinger, Rhodes, or Ankrum to see who will join the 2 in the desert. Welcome to MDK RaceDay and Race 3 of the NASCAR Truck Series Round of 8 from the Martinsville Speedway in Ridgeway, Virginia. It is set to be a freezing night here in Ridgeway, Virginia, temperature in the mid-30s, 5-mile-an-hour wind north of the racetrack, but of course, 0% chance of rain, and that is of course the most important part of that weather update. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the episode of MDK RaceDay. My name is Jet Krause. And like I said, we'll get you set and ready for the 2020 NASCAR Hall of Fame 200, where at the end of the night, we know the 4 drivers that will compete for the Truck Series Championship next weekend at Phoenix. But of course, we jump into with our Inside the Lines Rapid Fire. We start off in Formula 1. 2 teams have already confirmed their drivers for 2021 earlier this morning. Alfa Romeo Racing Orlen will extend their relationship between Kimi Räikkönen and Antonio Giovinazzi to a 3rd season as a driver pairing is confirmed for the team for the 2021 Formula 1 World Championship. A key note with Kimi Räikkönen: with this contract extension, that will make Kimi the most experienced driver in the history of Formula 1 and will enter in his 19th full-time season in F1 competition. And also Williams have announced as well that they will keep their drivers George Russell and Nicholas Latifi as well for 2021. And a cool little update to the new 2311 Racing by Michael Jordan, Denny Hamlin, and Bubba Wallace. They were on the CBS This Morning show earlier today where they unveiled their technical alliance. We already knew it was going to be Toyota and JGR. JGR will have a technical alliance with 2311 Racing. They also unveiled their paint scheme, which I would put a huge asterisk next to it because this is before any sponsors are added onto the race car. Now, this could just be a base or this could just be a show car paint scheme. We know that teams in the past have put out paint schemes that are not going to be on the racetrack, but they just put it on just for show. So it looks nice, don't get me wrong, it looks really nice. I'm not surprised they went with the red and black, obviously iconic with Michael Jordan in the days when he was with the Chicago Bulls throughout basically all of his NBA career. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say in this. That's why I put this in the rapid fire part of the show, because there's really not much to say. We knew that Toyota was going to be on board. We knew that JGR was going to be involved in some way, shape, or form. So again, not really surprised, but hey, the paint scheme looks nice. I'll give him credit on that, but I don't know if that's going to be the paint scheme, the exact scheme that we will see at Daytona in February. Could be, but it could also be a show car. Like I said, with sponsors, we don't know what's going on with that situation. Possibly we could see maybe some of Jordan's sponsors jump on board the car, like Nike, Air Jordan, Coca-Cola. Well, Coca-Cola is already part of it, of Bubba Wallace. McDonald's will probably be on board with it because they also sponsored Bubba Wallace when he was at Richard Petty Motorsports. So yeah, those are speculations, but again, nothing has been confirmed as of this moment. And now let's jump into tonight's race, the penultimate race of the Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series season, the final race of the Round of 8. This is what the playoff grid looks like heading into Martinsville. GMS Racing drivers Brett Moffitt and Sheldon Creed, they know they will be part of the Championship 4 due to their wins. Creed last weekend at Texas and Moffitt the week before at Kansas. Austin Hill 27 points above the cut line. Right behind him is rookie Zane Smith. He holds a final playoff spot, 4th on the grid, plus 12. The defending Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series champion, minus 12. Behind him is his teammates Grant Enfinger, 6th on the grid, minus 42. Behind him is his teammate Ben Rhodes, minus 45. And Tyler Ankrum, minus 79. He is in dead last. So now that we know what the point situation looks like, let's now take a look at the starting grid for the 2020 NASCAR Hall of Fame 200 at the Martinsville Speedway. On the front row is GMS Racing teammate Sheldon Creed in a 2 car, and on the outside of him is the 21 car of Zane Smith. Row 2 is the Toyota number 16 car of Austin Hill, and to his outside is Brett Moffitt throwing it back to Harry Gann during the mid-90s, Mr. September, in the 23 car. Row 3 has Matt Crafton, the defending Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series champion. To his outside is the 26 car of Tyler Ankrum. And running out the final 2 rows, or the final row of playoff drivers, is teammates Ben Rhodes in the 99 and Grant Enfinger in the 98. Row 5 has teammates Brandon Jones in the 51 truck and Rafael Lazard in the 4. Row 6 is Derek Krause, a rookie in the 19 truck, and to his outside is another rookie in Tanner Gray. Row 7 is Austin Wayne Self and rookie Christian Eckes in the 18 car. And rounding out row 8 is Johnny Starr in the 13 car and Jordan Anderson in the 3 car. Row 9's got a Chevy and a Toyota, Boyd on the inside, and Stuart Friesen returning back to the Truck Series after his 1 week, I guess you could say, break on the outside in the 52 truck. Row 10 is the 30 car of Danny Bond and the 38 car of Todd Gillen. Row 11 has the 45 truck of Trevor Bayne. To his outside is Sam Meyer. The last time he was in the Truck Series, he won back at Bristol a few weeks ago. He rolls off in the 22nd position. Row 12 is the 56 truck of Timmy Hill and Dawson Cram in the 41 truck. Row 13 is Ryan Truex and Natalie Decker making a return to the Truck Series after missing a few weeks due to health issues. She's back, rolls off alongside her teammate in row 13. Row 14 is Tate Fogelman in the 02 truck, and to his outside is Josh Rayum in the 33 truck. Jennifer Jo Cobb and Ray Cicerelli make up row 15. BJ McLeod and the fellow Toyota driver Clay Greenfield make up row 16. Row 17 is Carson Josevar in the 42 truck and Norm Benning in the 6 truck. Row 18 is Cody Robar in the 9 truck and Spencer Davis in the 11 truck. And rounding out the 38 car field is the 75 truck of Parker Kligerman. Now let's take a look at the odds to win tonight's Truck Series race. Top of the board is the 23 truck of Brett Moffitt, sitting at a plus 350. Right behind him is the driver with the most amount of experience running at the paperclip, Matt Crafton, a 2-time winner, sits at a plus 450. Last week's winner, Sheldon Creed, plus 500. Christian Eckes in the 18 car, plus 800, as well as Sam Meyer in the 24 truck. Rhodes, Infinger, and Sauter, all teammates at Thor Sport Racing, they sit at a plus 1200. Ricky Zane Smith in the 21 truck, plus 1200 as well. Austin Hill and Todd Gillen plus 1800, and then Brandon Jones plus 2200, and finally Stuart Friesen and Tyler Ankrum, both of them sit at plus 2800. So now what can we expect from this race at Martinsville? Well, first of all, we got to talk about the 99 truck of Ben Rhodes. The crap that he pulled last weekend at Texas, let's just say I don't have him making it to Phoenix. First of all, number one, I don't think he has been one of the, or at least a team, to be honest, that I think could contend for the championship. But second of all, he's got Christian Eckes and another driver. I think it was Josh Bilicki. Bilicki's not in this field, but the team is racing tonight at Martinsville. They're both in this race, and I guarantee you, they're gunning for Rhodes. For what Rhodes did, taking out the team that Bilicki was driving for near the final laps of the race, and before that, taking out Christian Eckes for really no reason, and then not offering a single apology about it. Let's just say Rhodes, he's going to have to be mighty fast if he wants to at least have a shot at making it to Phoenix, and I don't think that's going to happen. I think Eckes, the team that Bilicki was driving for, I cannot believe I don't know the team's name, but those two factors, on top of that, they just haven't been the team to contend for a championship. I don't have Rhodes making it to Martinsville or making it to Phoenix at all, so he does not have a chance. I also don't see Tyler Ankrum having a shot. Again, he's not been the driver to be in contention for a championship or for wins to be honest, this entire season. He's sitting in a must-win situation, and when you're going up against drivers like Creed, like Smith even, we can throw him in the mix now, Brett Moffitt, Austin Hill, that's just too much competition, I think, for Ankrum to handle. Even though Ankrum is teammates with other GMS drivers like Smith, like Creed, like Moffitt, the team itself just hasn't been up to the level of his 3 teammates. So my pick to win this race will be Brett Moffitt. He has run pretty good on the short track so far in his career in the Truck Series. He has 3 top 5s and 4 top 10s in his 5 starts at the paperclip. He has led 80 laps so far in his time at that racetrack and has had an average finish of 8.6, with a best finish of 2nd coming here to 2 years ago, actually, back in 2018. And I just think overall Brett Moffitt, either Moffitt or Creed, they have really been the best drivers as of late this season. I think Moffitt's just going to get the upper hand. I wouldn't count out other drivers like Sheldon Creed. He could be in the mix as well. I'll even throw in Sam Meyer in the mix. He won at Bristol a few weeks ago, another short track. Granted, Bristol and Martinsville are 2 different short tracks on how you approach them. We could see him potentially step up into the spotlight and have a good run. And you can look at other drivers like the KBM drivers of Rafael Lazard, Brandon Jones, who's running double duty this weekend, running both the trucks and Xfinity tomorrow. But overall, I think at the end of the day, Moffitt, in my opinion, he has been the best driver as of late this season. And I think he's going to get another win in the round of 8 and win at Martinsville. As for the 4 drivers that I think will fight for the championship at Phoenix next week, it is going to be Brett Moffitt, Sheldon Creed, Austin Hill, and Matt Crafton. That's right, I have Matt Crafton being the fourth and final driver of the round, or at least of the championship 4. The reason why is because, first of all, like I said earlier in the show, he has had the most experience at Martinsville, and he has 2 wins at this racetrack. Not only does Crafton have those 2 wins, he is the only driver in the round of 8 to win at the paperclip. So you have that experience. You know how to win at Martinsville. And on top of that, you look at Zane Smith. He's only plus 12 ahead of Crafton. Smith has never run at Martinsville before. And usually you don't see rookies in their very first start at Martinsville run that well. So I think with just that stat alone, it makes me feel like, oh, hey, Crafton he's going to fight for it. And I think he will just barely slide his way into the championship 4. I think maybe by plus 3 or 4 points, I think he'll make it in by. It's not going to be a lot, but I think he's going to get the job done. I have Crafton overtaking Smith to become the 4th and final driver to make it to Phoenix. But yeah, that's going to conclude this episode of MDK Race Day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the penultimate race of the Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series from Martinsville. Friday night under the lights. It should be a lot of fun to watch. Tell me what you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Who do you think is going to win this race, and who do you think will be part of the championship 4 at Phoenix? We know Creed and Moffitt are going to be part of it. Who's going to be the final 2 drivers? Again, leave all your thoughts down below. But until next time, my name is Jack Cross from MDK, and I'll see you guys next time.